Yeah, I mean, earlier this year we completed 20 years. Like I just mentioned, we are in what we call the ITC eChoupal 4.0 round
Right.
of action. This conceived in 1999, first rolled out in 2000, was what we now call version 1.x series, is essentially reorganizing the agricultural value chains to both raise farmers' incomes at one end and create new business opportunities for us at the other end. So from simple things like reducing the costs of transaction for the farmer to sell by discovering price in the village through internet-based price discovery with a local quality assessment mechanism. That was the entire 1.x series, which also went into how do you preserve identity of produce of the farmer when you directly source for them from them, so that the consumer gets a value-added product through appropriate varietal blending and so on. So Ashirwad brand, for example, of atta and many other agricultural products is a result of 1.2 effort of how do you really create that kind of a match. And traceability back to farm practices in aquaculture, that is now through an ITC Master Chef, frozen prawns in the domestic market. It's a sizable export business with that kind of traceability assurance is 1.3. So a whole host of value chain reorganizations all the way up to 1.6 in dairy, fruits and vegetables and so on is that reorganization in 1.x. Subsequently, over the subsequent 3-4 years, using the same platform, we realized that the reverse flow of goods and services can happen on the same platform and the network of agricultural extension, agri inputs, financial services to the farmers in terms of insurance and credit facilitation and all of this, as well as the consumer goods flow into rural markets. So that whole series is 2.1 to 2.8. So the 2.x series was the next round. So sometime along the road, we saw that with some of those partners who are riding on this network, there are as many as 160 different partners ride on the eChoupal network to bring their products and services to the farmers and rural consumers. And we saw that together with some of those select partners, we create an ecosystem and offer this whole ecosystem as a service to the fourth parties. So I think that kind of an effort is what went through the 3.x series for Uberized farm equipment services, for vocational skill building services, for brand building and healthcare. So some of these are still scaling. So as that was happening, the digital advancements have created the opportunity for 4.0, and how many models we'll create within this, we will still discover. Last year we started, we saw this opportunity that many startups are coming with their interesting solutions, but there's a need for a solutions integrator, and with on-ground network that we already have a digital platform which appropriately retuned can host these solutions and from a farmer's perspective and translate them into more income for the farmers. And so that effort is now underway. So that's been the whole journey in terms of starting with simple value chain reorganization to a complete solutions integrator. And of course, the vision also is to, much like we've done in 2 and 3, also do it for non-agri activities, because one of the reasons that the youth is moving away from agriculture as a source of livelihood besides the unremunerative farming is also the dignity of labor that is involved in farming activity, the quality of life in villages. So therefore that broader aspect also needs to be engaged with, so that the overall quality of life goes up in the villages, as well as through this tech assisted farming, the dignity of labor also goes up. So therefore the other dimensions also. So that's how we are conceiving and expanding 4.0. And both the startup ecosystem on one side, as well as the data layer from the government to support, is the right kind of opportunity to expand this role that we are playing now.